How come he's branded?
Oh, they ask Charles. He knows.
Charles, do you know anything about the building?
So now let me extend greetings to your listeners, and then SM and Nancy. Nancy will not stop mischief. Who owns that building is really not the issue.
Okay.
So Kwabena is entitled to get a place for his campaign.
Okay.
So if it is not coming from his pocket, it can come from well wishers. People who believe in his agenda, his vision for the MPP. Yes. On Asamoah Fosu, I think first, the selection of Asamoah Fosu as a campaign manager is a misplaced priority.
Misplaced priority.
How many people in the MPP knows about Fosu Asamoah? He's a former Kade MP and a lawyer who Kwabena decided to go and revive his political career. So that you are always on a morning show, console reading. You are up to date. When was the last time you read about Asamoah Fosu doing something political? When was the last time? In the last 8 years, have you heard of?
No, really.
So Kwabena went, pick this man, revive his dead political career. Then he's using Kwabena as a springboard to fame. So he's now gotten the ticket to go and bargain for what he wants. And once he has gotten it, he's there bragging. And that I have declared for Bawumia will win. Can you imagine this? Now, if you read Kwabena's campaign response to this defection, it is clear that something exchanged hands, because they said it is neither unexpected nor something that would distract them, and that for them it is message, not money, and that message is their anchor. It is not unbridled monetization of the system. So it gives this impression that his former campaign manager was bought. I don't know if you had that statement. If you don't, I will share it with you.
Please do share.
Yes, so that you see. I didn't write it. It was written by Nanama Asantua, which is a campaign support communications for Agyapong. That is what she wrote. So let me share it with you. Where is Senna? Sadly, your listeners will have a benefit of listening to them.
What? But isn't not problematic, because you yourself has raised issues with the choice of the Ofosu Asamoah to run the campaign. So is there error not coming from the side of Kwabena Agyapong himself?
Yes, that will come. It comes from Kwabena. If you realize, that is why some of us are very quiet on some of these campaign teams of the people in the MPP. First, I don't know why Kwabena, who marketed Bawumia for the 2024 election, would decide to contest Bawumia. I was told that answer has been provided in his conversation with the Master Kwesi Pratt, where he said, yes, that was during the Flagbearer contest, but after the contest, there is a party to build, and Bawumia was a candidate. That was why he went to support. What it means is that he didn't actually, down his heart, believe that Bawumia was a good material. That is the import of his response. Because if you truly believe that it was a solid material, as you claim, you wouldn't mount a campaign against him subsequently after you have run a failed campaign. That's my understanding of that situation. Yes. So, yes, Nancy, to some extent, appears to be right.
Okay. About
the potency of Kwabena's campaign cannot be felt on the ground.
Okay. The potency.
Kwabena appears to be, the potency. So let me, if you permit me this morning, I will say it is impotent. His campaign is impotent. Yes. And because he appears to be running a media campaign.
Okay. A media campaign.
You read in the news that Kwabena is going to the region, Kwabena is doing this. He gets to the region, organize 1 or 2 media interviews with a few people, and that is it. They get it. Whilst others are meeting delegates. I have not seen, I'm yet to see Agyapong meeting with delegates.
Mm-hmm.
If you have seen one, you can show. At least we have seen Aduchum, even another useless campaign. Yes, he is trying to meet delegates on daily basis. But for Kwabena, I have not seen that. But you read in the news that Kwabena is going to the Ashanti region, he is going to the Eastern region, he is going to the Northern region, where he meets his delegate. It's a question for you to unravel. So for me, from where I sit, I know, yes, Kwabena is doing what he's doing best, but it will not go anywhere if I want to borrow the words of Nancy, that it is a journey to nowhere. Yes, that is a fact. But Ofosu Asamoah has disappointed himself and his family.
But you just agreed with Ofosu Asamoah that this is a journey to nowhere.
I've not agreed.
But you said it's a journey to nowhere. You agree that the journey is going nowhere.
You see, Senna, as a lawyer and a former member of parliament, before you take a decision, you must do a self-introspection. You must analyze the situation. The 5 people didn't start yesterday. All these 5 were known. Then Ofosu Asamoah decided that of all the 5, Kwabena is who I want to support. How has the circumstances changed? He has not provided those circumstances. What has changed? Before making the decision to join Kwabena, there was Baumia. Before deciding to join Kwabena and lead the campaign, or let me use his words, and drive the campaign, there was Kennedy Agyapong, there was Bryan Acheampong, and then Aduchum. But of the 5, he elected to support Kwabena Agyapong. What has changed? Did he not anticipate that they could not get to their destination? What influenced him to take up that role? That he has not provided in his explanation. You don't just come and tell me that you know the journey will lead us to nowhere if you start. When did he start? When did Kwabena launch his campaign? Check the month. And we only have about a month to the election. You now realizing that your campaign is leading you to nowhere. And that is why I said that he has disappointed himself. And it fits into SM's analogy that perhaps he has taken something somewhere, or his expectations were not met.
One of those expectations could be that he expected this campaign to do better than it is doing. Maybe the candidate was not following his guidance. Whatever he said, the candidate was not doing exactly what he thought they would be doing.
This is a lawyer. He should have stated same. He didn't. This is a lawyer. He did not tell us that they were not abiding by what he was telling them. Like Dambuche did. You recall? Dambuche was a campaign manager or sort, campaign chairman or sort. When things were not going right, what did he do? He decided to stay away. We all saw it. They get it. If Kofi Asamoah wanted to do same, we are expected him to have come out clearly. Tell us what is informing this decision. If not, it allows for speculations that indeed money has changed hands. And to buttress that point with the statement issued by the Kwabena campaign team, I think you saw that portion where they said that yes, they know this thing it is not unexpected. It means they expected that it will happen. They knew before it happened that their campaign manager was going to cross carpet. And that for them, it is message that is driving them, not money. What does that mean, Sena?
I see.
No, that's it. I shared it with you.
Yes, and I'm looking at it.
Yes, I am not making it up. That is what they wrote. Or that is what I got from their statement. That's a major point for me I've made from it. Yes. And so, yes, to some large extent, I support SM's claim that this former MP had gone for something. Yes. You see, that is paragraph 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 6. Our strength is in our message. A message of hope, unity, and a return to our noble roots and core values of our great party, the NPP, which is resonating powerfully with the delegates across the country. We stand against the unbridled monetization of our politics, a phenomenon that contributed to our party's most humiliating recent defeat.
But
what has this got to do with your campaign manager defecting? Now, if your campaign manager defects to another campaign team and you decide to issue a statement and tell the people that, look, silver and gold you do not have. What you have is good message, which is resonating to people. However, you are against the monetization of the politics, which caused your humiliating defeat. What are you telling people?
So you're suggesting that the message is itself as is telling us that something has happened.
This is it. I am not saying it. This is what the Kwabena campaign team is saying. It is on their letterhead. And this one, they sent it to me. Yes, they sent it to me, both soft and hard. So I have both copies. So this is it. So per this, I feel what SM is right, that money has exchanged hands. If not, this lawyer, this former MP, will not change his mouth and tell people that because the car, he didn't know the direction of the car. How did you go and sit in the car?
But you agree with Nancy on the fact that Kwabena Agyapong's campaign is going nowhere. You also add a duchum that you call it a useless, another useless campaign.
Oh, there is another useless campaign. That one you cannot take that. The duchum is wasting his time. Yes, Kwabena, you can say that. That is why before you join a campaign team, Sena, you must do your checks. You must do your investigation. You must do your assessment. You must be convinced that where you are going to stand, you will stand there till the end.
Okay.
But not to flip-flop. Not to waver in the middle of a journey. If you have principles and if you have conscience, you will stand your ground to the end of it, good or bad. Because the things that got you to support the idea from the one must be the same thing driving you to the end. So if you do not believe in it, then you have no point beginning the journey. That is where I have issued with the former member
the decision
of
he has taken.
They get it. That is all. Apart from that, I think, yes, to say the campaign like Nancy, and I agree. But for you to make a decision that this is who I want to support, to the extent that they've made you campaign manager, I think for the embarrassment of it, even if you are working, I will work home. go and stay home and say, I don't want to join any of the campaigns. But to go and join another campaign which started with you, or which was even there before Kwabena's ambition was announced, when you didn't know what you're about. And that is why SM will be right to say that the idea was that let me go because there's no line, there's no queue before Kwabena's in Kwabena's office. Let me go and take up this job. I will get something, honey and milk. Then he realized there's no honey, there's no milk, but it is lifting. So he's running to where he will get food to eat.
But having said that, has he joined the winning campaign?
Which one is the winning campaign?
The Bawumia campaign.
I don't know if the Bawumia campaign is a winning campaign.
Because if that one was not working, and maybe this goes into an assessment. Do you think that is the team that is winning?
I don't know because, Senna, we were in this country, we witnessed the 2024 campaign when people were confident that they were breaking the 8 with some 50.1, 50.2 percentage with all the polls and what have you. At the end of the day, the results showed that the MPP got 38.2% as against NDC's 57% plus. So we cannot follow social media razzmatazz to call a winner.
Charles, you're on the ground. You can tell where the delegates are swaying. These are a small group of people. This is not the entire nation. Where are the delegates swaying?
This is not a small group. We are talking about over 200,000 or 400,000 people.
Compared to 33 million, yes, it's a lot. But
can be. You see, this election, if there's somebody to bet on that people are not paying attention to, if money will play a role in this election, then everybody must look to Bryan Acheampong.
Bryan Acheampong.
I tell you. You see, he's met delegates more than all the 5. He has taught more constituencies more than all the 5 aspirants. And he is paying more than all of them.
I see.
So when it comes to money, when it comes to who can buy, if the delegates are going to sell their vote, then Bryan Acheampong is in the position to buy the vote.
I see. So if money is what will determine the winner, Bryan will win.
Bryan Acheampong will win, yes.
But you're talking about him going against a former vice president, immediate past vice president, and then Kennedy Agyapong, who tells everybody that they have a lot of money.
Then you've not followed the campaign, Zena. Bryan Acheampong has told Ghanaians, in fact, he had dared the MPP people that from 92 to date, if you take the forefathers, the forebearers from it, including them, he had single-handedly sponsored the MPP more than any other individual. And nobody has responded to him to today. Bryan said that. Nobody has responded to him to today. What it means is that, yes, they agree that he is the single most influential financier of the party. I said what I said because Bryan meets delegates in his Rock City Hotel every day that passes by. Takes care of them, give you bankroll, give you money. In fact, money, capital to go home and set up.
I see.
So he is not somebody you can just write off.
Because there are people who are saying it's a 2-horse race between Dr. Bawumia, Kennedy Agyapong. That if anybody has a chance, it's Kennedy Agyapong against Bawumia. But the suggestion is that ultimately the former Vice President Bawumia will win.
It is their estimation. They are just measuring this based on emotions. You see, if you go to the ground, if you speak to delegates, if Bawumia is winning, then he is winning because Bryan is going to take a chunk of Kennedy's support.
Okay.
Yes. If Bawumia is winning this election, then he is winning it because Dr. Acheampong is taking a chunk of Kennedy's vote. If not, per where I sit and what I know and what is going on, if the MPP delegates decide that, look, we want to think about our welfare, we also want to survive under this NDC regime, that let's take money and build ourselves, then Bryan will be the flag bearer of the party. Nothing can change that. Because none of these people going about can give a delegate 1,000 cedis or 2,000 cedis.
And you think he can?
Even on a normal constituencies visit, he's paying more than that.
I see.
And you're asking me, I think he can. He himself has told delegate that, look, if I come here and give you 500, if I give you 1,000, another candidate comes and give you same money, I will come back and top up.
I see. He's ready to spend. If the votes are available to be bought,
that is it. He will buy it and he will win. So he has told delegates in confidence that if it is money, I have money more than all of them. He told them in plain language. He's not missing words. And so, yes, then if you ask me, without being sentimental and emotional about some of these things, if the MPP delegates that we have known, if they want to play the same, they want to go by the same playbook, take money and vote for Aspirant, then this man will win. Bryan will win.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
But you said you have reached or you've progressed. When you came to Accra, your TV and this things, you've gone forward. Where have you left us behind?
When I was calling you, this is not part of the discussion we brought you here to come and discuss. Charles MacCarthy is editor of the Hawk Newspaper. Join us on the line. I think Charles agrees with both sides. Charles agrees with you on the point of something must have gone under the table or something. It's because Charles is also reading, and if you read the Kwabena Agyapong campaign team's response, Charles says that alone, in fact, if you read it, he doesn't even need to tell you that. This is what they say. I think, like he said, first they said the development, while unfortunate, is neither unexpected not disruptive to our mission. In the dynamic landscape of politics, such defection are a feature sometimes observed even at the highest levels of national politics. The Kwabena Agyapong campaign is built not on the shifting allegiances of a few individuals, but on the unwavering conviction of a broad and dedicated coalition of willing patriots. Then he continues. We thank Honorable Fosu Asamoah for his prior contributions and sincerely wish him well in his future endeavors. To our supporters, delegates, and the countless Ghanaians who believe in our vision, we say, do not be perturbed. Our resolve is stronger than ever. The campaign is never about a single person. It is about a fundamental cause, the urgent need for the MPP to go back to our roots through the restoration of our cherished principles of genuine service, sacrifice, and selflessness. For a decade, Engineer Kwabena Agyapong has endured orchestrated political adversity, was ostracized and maligned, yet Engineer Agyapong has remained steadfast, never turning his back on his beloved MPP. His commitment is forged in resilience, not in the transient allure of resources. Remember, he said his commitment, Kwabena Agyapong's commitment, is forged in resilience, not in the transient